Excuse me. Okay. I have on green.
Well, welcome to Can We Chat Here. My name is Sheila Abram, and I am pleased to be the co-host of Can We Chat Here with my beautiful co-host,
Miss Maxine Jones in New York. We never know which one. In New York. And welcome to Can We Chat Here, Facebook family and friends. We always tell you, Can We Chat Here is about our dreams, our goals, our stories, and our journeys. And each week we share information about different topics. And it's always our goal to bring value. Well, tonight, those who are a part of the Carrot Bars world, tonight we'll be showing a special step-by-step training video on the setup of the four accounts necessary when our Carrot Bank token goes live. And those four accounts are the Carrot Pay, the Carrot Bank, my Ether Wallet, and MetaMask. The video is approximately about 35 minutes. And once the video is over, the gracious Miss Sheila Abram has agreed to open the power call line. She's going to jump on the power call line just for a few minutes to answer questions in reference to those four accounts, not IT questions or hardware questions, just addressing those four accounts. So welcome to Can We Chat Here.
And this is a double take because I actually gave a mixed message. I said the time of 5:30 for answering questions. So Mr. Rodney Berger and I, and that's 5:30 Pacific time, we were just on, and I just jumped off to come over here because really what I meant was 6:35. So because I gave that mixed message, somebody could have really been planning on getting on. I'm going to go back over to the power call line after Can We Chat Here, open it up for just 15 minutes for those people that just have a question and they were depending on that, because I do what I say I'm going to do.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. We're going to get right over here to Mr. Rodney Berger's wonderful video. We are so proud and privileged.
Such a good job.
To have someone just as talented as me. So we're going to cue this right on up.
All right.
And this, by the way, is on wealthbuildersworldwide.net/KBC setup. KBC setup. We want to talk about that. And before we talk about it, I don't have my slide. Actually, I can't have my slide open. This is what we did on the fast track training last night. It's taking a minute for it to open. There are 3 approved browsers, everyone. 3. Google Chrome, Firefox, or Opera. These down here with the big red X's, those are no's, okay?
You don't want that.
If you have a Mac, download Chrome or Firefox or Opera. So you can even go on a Mac. So I wanted to make sure everyone knew that right up front in the beginning. Now we're gonna, where's my, there we go. I'm gonna play the video.
Okay. There, and I'm gonna hit enter after the A there, and I'm gonna save it.
Okay, so we gotta back it up.
Yeah, that's not the beginning.
Right. Okay.
Hi, this is Rodney Berger. I am your CIO, which means consistently inspiring others. I'm here representing Wealth Builders Worldwide on this training video today. And what we're going to do on this training video, we're going to help you properly set up and configure your Carrot Pay account, your Carrot Bank account, your My Ether Wallet account, and to set up your MetaMask account to properly, securely work with your Carrot Bank coins when they are released in April of this year. So first thing first, what we're going to do is on your desktop, we're going to go right click with your mouse And you should different options. Everybody might think something different, but here, what you want to do is click on highlight, move your mouse over new, and click on folder. All right, we're going to create a new folder here. We're going to call this, you can call it whatever you want, but just for the sake of this training, I'm going to call it KBC Info. Okay, and once you have your title typed in, hit enter, double click, open the folder. Now, if you're doing multiple accounts, which, you know, I know some of you are for your family, but just keep in mind the information that you have is like giving somebody your combination to your safe at home and the house keys. So, but for the sake of this training, if you are doing multiples, what I'm going to do here is right click here in this folder. I'm going to create a new folder here, and this one is for me, for Rodney. All right, Rodney info. All right, you can call these folders whatever you want, make it specific to your situation. Put the first name, last name. I'm just going to put Rodney info. And then what you're going to do is double click on that folder. And now we're inside the KBC info, Rodney info. Okay. And here we're going to create a file. So what you can do is you right click and then new. And I'm going to use a text document. You can use whatever, if you want to use Word, whatever you want to use, but I'm going to use a text document because that's easy for me. So I'm going to call this text document, Rodney wallet info. Okay, hit enter when you're done. So that's ready. We're going to get back to this in just a minute, so we'll leave that alone. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to check your Carrot Pay. Hopefully by now you've been using the e-wallet and your Care Bars back office to load your Cash Gold. And if you did not do the second step of the Carrot Pay, and some of you may be asking what's the second step, we're going to cover that right here, right now. So, carrotpay.net is the website. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to type in an email and a password. Now, if you type in an email and a password and it does not work, then what you need to do is go to Don't Have an Account and click on Register. And what I would recommend is that you would have your Carrot Pay or your Carrot Bars account open here. And then in your dashboard, go to the Carrot Pay menu. And because you're going to need the last 5 digits of your e-wallet number. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to put the email address. That's the same email address that you use for your Carrot Bars account. This is very critical. You must use the same email address in all of these accounts. That's for your Carrot Pay, or your Carrot Bars, Carrot Pay, and Carrot Bank. You must use the same information, email. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to enter your email address. It's the same as your Carrot Bars account, and enter the last 5 digits of your wallet. And then you're going to click on Register. All right. Now, if you want complete details on this, I'm going to just cover this briefly. Go to Wealth Builders Worldwide, www.wealthbuildersworldwide.net/Carrot Pay you're going to want to go and watch the video on the full completion of that account and setting that up. All that is right here, and it's very simple. It will show you the first step, which you should have already have done in your back office, in CareBar's back office, so that way you can load your e-wallet. But you need to do the second step, which I just showed you in creating the account right here. So what you're going to do is put your email address, the last 5 digits of your e-wallet. You're going to register. You're going to get an email, and in that email, you're going to click on it, on the link, and you're going to complete your registration. And basically, all it's going to ask you for is your a password, a PIN number that you want to use, and then there's going to be 2 security questions there. But make sure you use 2 different security questions. If you use the same, it will not let you go through. So once you fill that information in, hit register, you're done. Okay. Then you can also, it allows you to, once you have that completed, you'll be able to download, at least now for the Samsung, the app, the CarePay app. But anyway, that's a separate training there. But that completes the CarePay portion here. All right. So again, if you want to see the step-by-step for that, go to wealthbuildersworldwide.net/CarePay. Okay? All right. Okay, so now we're going to go into carrotbank.io, and we're going to configure a new account. And so what we're going to do is we'll click on Login. And then where it says Don't Have Account at the bottom here, we're going to click on Register. Okay, so I'm going to put in my email address. And I'm going to put in my password. Okay, I got my password. Make sure it's confirmed. And you got to check these boxes. Some people may not see these boxes, but there are boxes here. Just see where the little finger guy comes up here. There you look, a little finger there. Click on that, and then click on that. All right. You may not see the little box. I guess they didn't make it dark enough, but that's all right. Just make sure you click on those box and click on Register. And no, we're not going to save that information. I recommend that you don't do that. All right, so it's waiting on me to confirm the email. So let me check my email. Okay, I got my welcome letter from Carrot Bank ICO. And I got the second email that says confirm email. So I'm confirming the email right now. And make sure you do it as soon as possible. Don't delay in confirming your email. Okay? Now, for most of you, you'll probably have your email up on your computer or on your phone. I just happen to be checking it from my phone, and I'm done as far as that's concerned. Okay, so I confirmed it. You're not going to see here because I clicked on the link. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to minimize this for a second. And I'm going to open up the Rodney Wallet info folder, the text file. I'm sorry, not the folder, the text file. And in here, I'm going to put in what I put in that carapace, so I don't forget. All right. So my email address is info@wealthbuilder, and my password is okay. All right. So, and then to save the file, just go to the file and save. All right. So that part, we're done. Like I said, I confirmed the email. Now we have to go into my Ether wallet, and we're going to set that up right now. So keep this file open. Okay. So we're going to go to my Ether wallet. Go back to Chrome here. And we're going to go to my Ether wallet, myetherwallet.com. Very important that you get this correct. For those of you who may have gone on this the first time, myetherwallet.com, it's going to bring up a couple tutorial. You may want to take a minute to look through that. Just want you to make sure you know that it's not a bank. Just take the minute to read that. I'll give you a second to read it. I'm going to click on through. Okay. And if you don't see this, that means you probably have already done this before, but don't worry about it. Let me just go through this for the new people. And then you're done. So, all right. So I'm going to give you a second to take a look at that. Or if you need to, pause the video at this time and go through. And if you want to read through each one of those, you can pause the video at this time. But I'm going to keep going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, for the sake of my sanity, the same password here. Okay. So we did a millionaire. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I type that right. All right, so I have my new, my password there. Now I'm going to create new wallet. The very first thing you must do is download your key store file. So click on download. If you're using Chrome, you're going to see it appear at the bottom down here. If you're using Firefox or either Opera, you're going to see it at the top right corner. So this thing is done downloading. So what I want to do now while it's fresh on my mind is I want to click on the little up arrow, show in folder. So I'm going to click on show in folder. And there it is. All right. So what I am going to do is open up. Oh, hang on a second here. I'm going to right click on this file. I'm going to copy. Okay. Right click and copy, go to desktop, going to find a KBC info, double click on that, then Rodney info, and then here I am going to right click and paste it. Okay, so it's in my folder, I know that's my file, and I'm good to go. All right. Now, what you want to do is go back to your downloads folder and delete this one. So go back, downloads should be on your left here. So right click on that file and delete it.
I want to make a quick note for those of you watching this on Facebook. What's happening is I'm getting calls from a lot of people saying, Mr. Rodney Berger told me to delete it. Mr. Rodney Berger told me to delete it. But what they're missing is Mr. Rodney Berger is showing you how to actually save it in the folder he created for you. So don't just skip that step and then go and delete this file. If you do that, you are losing that whole UTC file. So before you delete it, make sure you have transferred it into the folder that he just showed.
Okay. So we're going to make sure that, well, we should make sure. And all right. So now that we've completed moving, copying the file into your folder, after you download, you have the ability to click on I understand and continue. This is very critical, the step that we're doing right now. All right. It says save your private key. You do not want to lose this private key. This is what Charlene Gober, everybody's been talking about. You need to store this key in several locations in a safe place. So what I've done is I'm highlighting the entire key. I'm clicking on right click and I'm clicking on copy. I'm going to go down here. You see the little notepad. I'm going to open up my notepad, or if you're using Word, you know, whatever it is that you're using, that's fine. I'm going to create in here my Ether wallet password. Okay, and then private key. You're going to right click and you're going to paste it. All right. You might want to double check, make sure you got everything. It starts with the 1 and ends with 359 CE. Okay. And then I'm going to click on save. Save it now. Okay. Save it right now. All right. So after you save it, then you want to save your address. Now, mind you, it's still in your clipboard from when you just copied it over to your notepad. So what we're going to do here is right click, since it's still on my clipboard, paste it here to unlock it. Okay, and once you unlock it, it's going to show you your address. You're going to need this information too, and it needs to be kept safe as long as with your private information. So this is your address. So you're going to highlight it. You're going to right click and copy. And here you're going to type in address. And then you're going to right click on paste. You might want to double check it. It starts with 0x95, ends with B502A, and yep, everything is there. And I'm going to hit enter after the A there, and I'm going to save it. Save, save, save. I cannot tell you how important it is to save. All right. So you do have an option to print it. Okay. It's coming up here. So you have an option to print it, which I would recommend. Okay. In my case here, I'm going to save as a PDF is what I want to do. Now, some of you may not have that option, but I was told that it should be part of your option. But let's see. If you don't have it, don't panic. Just print it to your printer. But I went to change, and I'm going to save as a PDF file. So I'm going to click on Save. It's going to default to my Downloads folder, but I'm going to put it on my file that I created. So I'm going to click over here on Desktop, KBC Info, Rodney Info, and I'm going to call it Rodney Wallet. Okay? And I hit Enter to save it. Now let's double check our folder. And voila, there's the PDF file. Okay? So, now I have that stored. I'm going to close this. And I'm going to close this for a second. Alright? And I'm going to close this. Alright. So, we have the 3 files here. Files open here. And I'm just going to save it one time because I'm a save fanatic. I want to make sure it's saved. All right. What I'm going to do now, we're going to go back to Chrome. That completed the Ether wallet set on the website for right now. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the website metamask.io. Click on that, hit enter. Metamask.io. Now I'm using the Chrome browser. If you're using Firefox or the Brave browser, which I've never heard of until now, so, or Opera, then you would select these options here, but I'm using Get Chrome Extension. Alright, see, I like this little guy here. Isn't that cool? He moves as you move them out. Miss Abram likes him too, so. Alright, so, we're going to click on Get Chrome Extension. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, so here, because I'm in Chrome, it's going to give me the option to add to Chrome. So I'm going to click on this guy, this blue button, right here, Add to Chrome. And it says you want to add MetaMask. And I'm like, yeah, add the extension. And we'll let it do a thing. It's checking. And it'll tell you MetaMask has been added to Chrome. Okay, that wasn't too hard, right? That wasn't too bad. Okay, so you're going to notice now that when you open up your MetaMask in Chrome, you're going to see a little box head up here, all right? And so what we're going to do now, the first step here is we're going to create what's called a den, D-E-N, all right? A den. So we're going to click on the little guy here, the little head. Wait for that to come up. And the first time you're going to see a little privacy notice, MetaMask is better data software, blah, 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 blah. Read that and then accept it. And now, in order to agree to the accept the term, you have to scroll. Unless you can read, if you want to take the time to read it, I would encourage you to do so. But for the sake of training, we're just going to scroll until it turns into an orange button. Now that it's orange, I can click on accept. So it's going to ask you to create a new password. So I'm going to use the same one that I've been using. Okay. I'm using the same one because it's going to protect my sanity, so I don't have to figure out, oh wait, which password did I use for what? So we're going to use the same password here, all right? All right, so what's going to happen next here? It's going to give you 12 words, and I think they call them seeds, save seed words, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight these words, right click and copy, all right? And I'm going to go back to my notepad. And in here I'm going to write MetaMask, all right? And I'm going to put my password so I don't forget it. And then the 12 seed word. And I'm going to hit enter. And I'm going to click another enter, the space after that. I like spaces there. And I'm going to right click and click on paste. There should be 12 words there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're all there. And I'm going to hit enter. And I want you to save this file, please. Save. All right. That's critical. And I know you all think I'm just being silly. I'm not. I've lost information before because I did not save. So I'm going to save one more time. Save. All right. So what we're going to do here, go back to and say I've copied it somewhere safe. All right. Now this is going to create a default Ethereum account here. We're not going to use this, all right, because this is not the account that you just created on my Ether wallet. All right. So what we're going to do now, this is a den, okay. Now in a den, you are allowed to have multiple Ether wallets in here, my Ether wallet account in here. All right. Everybody's situations are different. It's all based on personal situations. So I'm just going to keep this general. I wouldn't have too many on here. If you have team members that need help, they need to do this on their own system, unless it's just your family. But again, it's kind of like giving somebody on your team the keys to your house and the combination to your safe. I'm just going to do one for the sake of this training. With an import, you can either use your private key or your JSON file. And the JSON file is the UTC file that was downloaded a little bit ago. So I'm going to use, for now, the private key, okay? And I'm going to go to my notepad. Now, mind you, we kept this open the whole time. And we're going to go to my notepad, and I'm going to go to my private key. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to right-click, copy. Okay, and I'm going to go click on this box here, and I'm going to click on right click and paste, and I'm going to click on import, and there's my Ether wallet, and I'm going to add my name here so you know it's me, Rodney Burger, and we're going to click on save. All right, so there is my Ether wallet. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into my Ether wallet. .com. Okay, it says here that we're successfully connected. So what we want to do is over here and connect via your MetaMask extension. See that on the right? So we're going to click this guy right here. And we're going to click the second option here, the view your wallet. And we're going to click on connect. And then here is your wallet. Okay. And now guess what? We have one more step. The last step.
One quick update. And there is a video on Wealth Builders Worldwide with the update. Right here, he had you go to the right where it says send Ether and tokens. We are not sending Ether and tokens. That was a different step. You actually need to go to view wallet information where the blue line bar is, where it says my Ether wallet. Almost when you're on the home screen, the view info on wallets is almost under the English, but it's to the left of help. View wallet information is where you want to be. So this way I don't have to play the other video. You want to click on view wallet information. Then you're going to click on MetaMask, Mist, and then connect with MetaMask. Almost the exact same. So just that little update I wanted to give you.
It's very easy. We're going to go back into your Carrot Bank. .io. And we're going to log in this time. And I'm going to put my email address in. And all right. I can spell it right. Never. All right. So you see that this we've already confirmed the email. That part is gone. Now it's waiting for us to enter our Ether wallet. So we're going to click on that. And this is what you need to pay attention to. It's asking you for your Ethereum address, not your private key. All right. So you want to put in your Ethereum address. And that's this second one here. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to highlight it, right click, copy, go into this box here, it's going to highlight in blue, you're going to right click and paste. And you're going to click on set. And you're done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all there is to it. It's that simple. And congratulations for completing this training. Thank you for joining me today. And actually, before I finish, what I want to do is explain what you want to do is I'm going to close the screens here. And we're done with this file. We're going to close it. It's saved. I'm not going to go crazy. It's saved. I already know that. What you want to do is this folder here needs to go onto a thumb drive, Google Drive, Dropbox, whatever that you use, but you need to get something external drive to back it up to, have several copies, okay, and hide that and keep that information safe. Don't leave it on your desktop. Move it into a secure place and but I'm leaving this one here for now because we're done training. So, but anyway, thank you for joining me with this training. I hope that helped you, and have a great day. God bless.
Good evening.
Who not have that?
Here we go. It'll take just a minute to, and Mr. Berger, you just have to say next slide, please. Let's see. Okay, you just let me know, Mr. Berger, when you want me to change the slides on the screen, okay?
Yes, ma'am, we'll do. Thank you so much, Ms. Abram. Well, as you all know, we got completed the tough part, which is the computer version of the step-by-step training. And what we're going to do here, this happens to be my phone. This is an Android Samsung phone. It's going to be pretty much the same for the Apple phone, except the app operates a little differently, but it's pretty much going to be the same setup altogether. Ms. Abram, son Morris, London Morris, is able to answer any questions regarding the iPhone, but I can handle pretty much anything regarding the Android phone or Samsung. All right. So, Ms. Abram, what we're going to do here on the first slide here, we have, of course, you know, in order to get an app on your phone from the Samsung phone or Android phone, and go to the Play Store, which is run by Google. And again, this particular app that we're going to be using is called Trust Wallet. And you'll see that on the top of the screen there, the little blue shield, blue circle with a white shield. And the app is called Trust Ethereum and ERC20 Wallet. It is made by the company 6 Days LLC. And that is available for both Samsung and iPhone. Okay, so what you want to do is go to your Play Store and look for this app, and then you're going to install it. Okay, next slide, Ms. Abram. Once you have completed the install, you're going to see an icon on your phone that looks just like that little shield circle left that says the word trust underneath of it. That's going to be the icon that's going to show up or similar to it. So what you do, you select that, tap on that icon, and it's going to bring up, and again, it may look a little different on the iPhone than what it is on the Android when it first starts up, but I'm assuming it's the same. But once you click on it, it's going to bring up for the first time this screen here where it says private and secure. And what you're going to do is you're going to tap on wallet. Okay. Now, if you already have created your keys and everything on your computer, you are actually able to select already have a wallet. And then you can actually import your private key in here. So, but we're going to do this on, this is for those who have not done anything because they don't have a computer or that kind of a device. So for this exercise here, we're going to click on or tap on create a wallet. Next slide, Ms. Abram, please. Once you click on create wallet, you're going to have this option here, no backup, no ETH or Ether wallet. So it's forcing you to back it up here. All right, which I kind of like that. So, and since you are the only one that controls your money, you need to save your backup key store in case this app is deleted. And yes, it does delete it because I deleted it today so I can get ready for this exercise tonight. Was I panicking? Not at all, because I have it backed up in several locations on my computer and external devices. So I didn't panic when I deleted the app so I can create this exercise for you guys. So you definitely want to click on, tap on backup wallet. Ms. Abram, next slide, please. Once you select that option, it's going to come up with enter a password. Okay, this is just the same idea as we see on myetherwallet.com. When you first put in create a password, you're basically creating that password here to encrypt the key store file. Okay, so what you're going to do is you create your password and you're going to tap on OK. Next slide, Ms. Abram. And once you do that, as you have different options below there, you can share it with Messenger, WhatsApp, Facebook. Please don't ever select Facebook. I'm just saying, don't select Facebook. Okay. I mean, everybody and your friends will see your information. So I'm kidding, but I'm just saying that option's there. Or LinkedIn, don't share it on LinkedIn. How about let's send it to yourself by email? So what you're going to do in this case, I selected email. All right. Next slide, Ms. Abram, please. And what it's going to do is going to bring up your default email account on your phone. And then you have an option to who are you going to send it to. So in this case, I'm hoping that you would send it to yourself. All right. Then you're going to put your address on there. And that's the key store file information right there. Okay. Next slide, Ms. Abram, please. When you receive the email, it's going to say from Key Store, or it'll be from you because you sent it to yourself, but it'll say Key Store as the subject line, okay? And then what you can actually do, and I played around with this today, you can copy that whole content right there and put it in a text file, and that will be your JSON file, okay? And it will import into MetaMask. How you know? I tried it. It works. So you can actually, again, I would suggest if you did have a computer and you don't use it for anything except your phone, you use it and you have to back it up. And if this is, or you want to send it to a family member, which, you know, it depends on your situation. But anyway, you can back that up, put it into a text file, or you can use the text editor. If you're sending it to yourself and you get email on your phone, put it on your text editor on your phone, and then upload it to your Google Drive, Dropbox Drive from your phone, or whatever kind of an external to your device that you use from your phone as a backup. Okay. I know, for example, I have Verizon service, and everything I have goes to my Verizon cloud. So everything gets backed up. So if you are running a cloud service on your phone, it's going to get backed up to that cloud service automatically. So if you don't have that, if you want to spend the money, you're talking about $5 a month if you want that kind of protection for your phone. So if you ever did lose your phone, everything's backed up. Just that option's there. Next slide, please, Ms. Abram.
And before we go to the next slide, Mr. Berger, I wanted to now this is like this is their JSON file. Meaning if they ever needed to retrieve this wallet, this is the file they're going to need, correct?
Yeah. That's correct.
Everybody, how many of you have accidentally dropped your phone in the water? How many of you have lost phones? It cannot be retrieved. You need to make sure you're backing up your cell phone so you can have this file backed up. And like Mr. Berger says, you're even able to copy it and paste that. Remember, we're all getting to the point to where we're going to have separate thumb drives with our important information on that we're going to keep safe. So this is just that important. Please do not lose it because it cannot be retrieved. Correct, Mr. Berger?
That is correct, Ms. Abram. So, but again, keep in mind, if you're emailing it yourself, you have a copy in your email as well, so you can put it in a special folder. But definitely take that text and copy it and put it in. I know on the Samsung, it has the text editor built in, Samsung Note. You can put it in there. But definitely make sure you put it on external devices or backup devices as well, like the cloud, for example. So now once you completed that exercise of, sending the email to yourself, you're going to come up with this screen here, and it's got the sad face because there's no transaction yet. But wait till after next week. Woo! Okay. So, but here's the question you guys are probably asking. Okay, Mr. Berger, what about my Carrot Bank account? Great question. To achieve, or not achieve, to get your, Ms. Abram, my mind just went blank to get your address file. Thank you. I can feel you pointing out at me. To get your address from your Ethereum account, you're going to click on that button there or tap on the button that says receive. And when you tap on that, Ms. Abram, go to the next screen, please. When you tap on receive, this is what's going to come up. You're going to get this the barcode here, and it's going to actually allow you to click on copy wallet address. And then once you copy the wallet address, then what you're going to do, I don't have slides for this, but you guys know, log into your carrotbank.io account. That should already be created at this point. Go into your carrotbank.io account, paste this wallet, because it's already on your clipboard. Once you tap on copy wallet address, it's going to be on your clipboard. Then you're going to go into carrotbank.io and paste it into your Ethereum wallet, and then you're going to hit that, and you're done. And Ms. Abram, that's how easy it is.
Now you might say, well, this didn't seem too easy to me. However, if you
Okay. I'm freezing. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, good. Oh, good. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for being in the chat room this evening. Once again, that was an excellent, excellent training video by Mr. Rodney Berger. We have such wonderful talent in Wealth Builders Worldwide. What we're going to do right now is you could jump on the power call line, and with Ms. Sheila Abram, she's going to be answering some questions, going to have a quick Q&A in reference to these 4 account setups. And that number is 712-432-0900. And the PIN is 796-827#. Okay? So thank you for being in the chat room this evening. I hope this was very helpful for you. I'm sure it was. And we will see you next week again on Can We Chat Here.
All
Good
right.
night, Facebook family and friends.
Let's jump on that.
Jump on the power call line. Jump on the power call line.